All right, so everyone's out here selling AI agents and they're calling it a business. But last year I made $1.9 million doing something completely different. And honestly, 95% of people still don't get it yet. If you want to sell AI for more than $500 a pop, this is the video you need to see. We're going to flip the whole thing on its head. Watch this. All right, so everyone knows right now that there's hype around AI agents. Like, we're not going to go ahead and ignore it. We see constant videos about people making AI agents and how to make it. And I've actually made free courses on how to make them too as well. Yes, it is still valuable, but that is great for, making, a couple $100, right? Like, by default, more and more people are going to try to start selling AI agents to everyone as well. And they're charging $5 here, $1,000 here, and then wondering why their income is, inconsistent or it's capped. And I'm starting to think that it's starting to actually get a bit lower. Like, as you can see here on Fiverr, I mean, these are rare occurrences, but there's people that are going to start doing it for less, for $10, for $20, for $90. Like, $10 is fucking crazy. But some people are going to be happy about charging that. And what's going to happen? The more people that come in and know about it, and the more people that start charging for less, it's going to devalue AI agents. It's going to devalue the service and devalue everything you guys are building, I'm building, and everyone else is building, right? So last year, I'm still ahead of the curve, and I did $1.9 million doing something totally different. As you can see right here, the total lifetime balance through my payment processor was 1.9 million. The revenue connected was almost 2 million with a refund value of 79 grand. So as you can see, I sold AI infrastructures. I didn't sell single AI bots that only do one thing, that are one-dimensional, and then they break when a situation that was a little different didn't work out as planned. Those are great. Those are what everyone up here is selling for, $500 on average right now to $1,000. Some guys are trying to lowball it because they're not getting any clients, and that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people come in and, I'll do it for cheaper. I hate those guys, but hey, whatever. I wish them all the best. But with that being said, now the very simple AI agents, the one-off AI agents, what I'm trying to say is it's not going to be as effective in the next oncoming 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Like, it's going to just get more and more devalued from what I'm seeing. And I'm telling you right now because I know I've seen it multiple times before. And I just want to show you, like, when you build AI infrastructures, instead I'm building the full systems that run parts of the whole entire business. This right here is not this. This is running one thing, and this is going to be a whole entire infrastructure, a whole entire system that runs the whole entire business. It's way more valuable, and these guys right here trying to do it for $10, they're not going to be able to do it. And if they are, it's not going to work. I guarantee you. It's not. Anyone charging $10 for this has no business experience, and they're not going to make an actual viable product. So you have nothing to worry about there. But getting back on track, I just want to break everything down on why AI agents aren't enough anymore, how you can actually sell AI to make an extra 5 grand plus, and what to build if you're just starting. So let's jump into it. The real problem with selling automations, most people are stuck selling tiny tasks with AI. That I just need to break something down to you, right? This game is all about demand. It's all about demand. You want to be in the position below, right? So look at this graph, for example. Let me actually bump it down here so we can see the whole graph in full time. So this graph is, I use this as like a business Bible, honestly. I always use this before I go into anything. You have a graph and you have it broken up into people that are aware of something, right? Or if they're not aware of something, right? Just two things. Is everyone aware of something, or is everyone not aware of something, right? And then do they know how it works on the left side, or do they not know how it works, right, on the left side? And so think about it like this. When someone's not aware of something and they don't know how it works, there's no opportunity there, right? It requires you to educate them massively, and it's such a waste of time. It's such a waste of time. And you don't want to be in this sector. A lot of people try to go in this sector, they try to build a new thing and then it never works out, or they try to have the next, big invention and it doesn't work out, simply because it just takes a lot of massive education. And it will work out, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to have to wait 5, 10, 15 years for it to stick, right? And then we have people that are not aware, right? But they know how it works, right? They're not aware, but they know how it works. So, for example, like a lot of people, let's say, they are not specifically aware of how the whole entire digestive system works, right? They're not aware, but they kind of know how it works. There's only some opportunity there, but where we want to go is at least over here. This is where a lot of you guys are, and this is why you guys haven't made a lot of money online yet. Simply just because you go after people that are aware of something and they know how it works. So there's some opportunity, but it's a lot of money to be made if they don't have time, right? But you're there and selling your time. And this is where literally, let me all caps this is where most freelancers live, right? They work for the people who've seen this area below, right? So think about it. People are aware of something and they know how it works. So, for example, let's say like copywriting. Everyone's aware of copywriting and everyone knows how it works. You're writing emails, you're writing sales pages. There's some opportunity there. And what else is it? It's for freelancers that usually on average I think the average copywriter probably makes like $3,000 a month, like the average, right? For someone that does sales, they're aware of something and they know how it works if you want to do sales for someone. And we can keep going on and on and on and on and on. As you can see, there's only going to be some opportunity here. But what's the big thing? It's down here where people are aware of something, but they don't know how it works. And there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of money to be made. We sell our knowledge, our expertise, very little actual required time, right? This is where we're making the money that we want to make in this sector. There's 4 sectors, and I don't know why only a couple people sit in this sector right here. I don't understand it, and I want you guys to be able to understand it so you guys don't have to go in that sector anymore. You only want to be here. And what was AI agents? A lot of people were aware of AI agents. A shit ton of people were aware of it. But a lot of people don't know how it works. And that's the reason why there's so much money being made. Right? That's the reason why there's a lot of people paying a lot of money for it. But what starts to happen when, all these videos get pushed out, everyone starts to educate themselves, it's going to slowly trickle up into this sector. Right? With AI agents. But what is ahead of AI agents, right? What is behind on everybody knowing how it works? There's a whole entire infrastructure. And that's where a lot of opportunity is going to remain. So I want to tell you guys this so you guys can be aware, you guys can understand what's going on, so you can adapt and move towards it. When AI agents first came out, they were new, right? Everyone was aware of it. This is where we're at right now. If you look up Google Trends, this is where AI agent search is. Everyone is aware of it. But what also follows awareness is competency. So a lot of people are going to come through and they're going to also get aware and become aware as well. And that's where we're going to start going over into here, right? Know how it works. And then there's going to be some opportunity. I want you guys to make more money, right? That's why the opportunity to make money for them is insane right now. But what I have to make sure you all are aware of is it's that just like everything else, the more people that will learn about AI agents, the more the service will decrease. And that's just what I'm trying to hit home here. It's happened to multiple things. Like, for example, video editing is a great one, for example. I remember when a video editor was known as expensive. The only people that were editing videos were like for movies and shows. Like, it was expensive. It was a good job to have too as well if you were a video editor. Back then you could charge up to $2,000 for a short video. Now, hell no. You can literally find a video editor for $10. $10 on a Fiverr or Upwork. Literally $10. And he has 356 reviews. Right? So to stay ahead and make the most amount of money you can, stay away from this talk of I'll automate your DMs with AI agents, with the AI agent that looks like this. This simply won't cut it for much longer. You need to learn how to put everything together to make it into an infrastructure, right? Like a single bot that replies to leads is just it's not enough. Like I keep seeing it and I just laugh because it's just like, it's good, but it's not enough. You need to do more. Or making prospects, like a leads calendar that, books, automatic calls for them. Like, it's not enough. Like, here's the truth. That stuff is going to get harder and harder to sell at high prices. It sounds like freelance work, and what I told you guys before, we don't want to be in here. We're not. We're going to be competing with everyone, and it's just a rough place to be. And I've been in here for a while, and I don't plan on going back, and I don't want you guys to go back as well. This is what a lot of guys won't tell you, right? They'll just tell you sell AI agents, and then they'll just watch from the sidelines. No, I'm going to make sure you guys can understand that this is the spot where you want to be in, right? It sounds like freelance work. It's not a scalable solution, and anyone can say I can automate blah 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 blah, right? People have been claiming that since before AI agents even came out. I can't stress this enough that clients don't care about how many nodes or workflows or tools. They don't even give a fuck if it's N8N or Make or Zapier. They just want it done, right? And knowing this is a huge advantage over those AI nerds that are trying to charge $10 and ruin everything. Businesses only care about one thing. How does this make me money, save me time, or grow my business? That's the only thing they care about. I've talked to so many of them, and that is the only thing they want to talk about. They don't want to talk because I know AI. They want to talk because I know how AI can help their business and keep them afloat. Two completely different things that you guys need to really hit home on and make sure that you guys understand like the type of game that we're playing at here. So what I sell instead, which is an AI infrastructure. So let me really break down what this is, right? I sell a revenue-based infrastructure powered by AI. And I know it sounds very nerdy, but just hear me out for a second. It's not just about tools, it's about the transformation, and I've been trying to hit home on this. And here's what it includes, right? A back end could be N8N or Make with a little Zapier, doesn't matter, right? The front end, custom dashboard, we have, ClickFunnels or Go High Level, and then the output, we just push rev, right? Like revenue driving processes, lead gen, booking, follow-up, sales, and onboarding. Instead of saying, I'll build you a bot, I say I install an entire AI system that books and onboard calls for you while you sleep. Or I book an entire, AI system that manages all of your sales ops, right? You can literally put this down here. It's super simple. Like you want it to be super simple. Where'd that go? I'll entitle an entire AI system that manages your whole entire sales ops, right? And people want that. I'm like, oh, hands off. And people want that. Super simple. It's way better than this bullshit everyone's typing in like I will. Right? A lot of people don't. This is a big no-no right here. I will automate. Yeah, this is right here a big no-no. I just want you guys to know. Like we don't want to be caught doing this bullshit. Simply just because we're going to be put in the same category as those freelancers. And it will literally shift you, right? It will literally shift you from that. Why this works and why I generated 1.9 million from it is because I built it and it sold, right? Entire sales ops that have made businesses 6 figures a month. These aren't automations, they're client-owned operating systems. Why it sells is because it's the visibility. Client can trust it, it has long-term retention, and then the outcome framing, it's premium price. Manage my whole entire sales ops, that doesn't sound cheap, and it doesn't sound like I'm talking out of my ass. Right? And then there's a direct link to revenue. Like it's easy to justify paying someone $3K to $10K per month. One system I gave away for free last year, and then I got a 20% rev share on a business that was doing $400,000 a month, just to keep it running. And what to do if you're new? If I had to start from scratch today, still learn how to create AI agents, learning the basics is important, but you need to continue to move forward, right? So you put it all together and build one infrastructure system that produces revenue. So remember, I made free courses, like big free courses on N8N on how to make AI agents because I do think everyone should learn how to do it. But learn how to do it because you need to know the basics. You have to have, a good foundation. But then put it all together and build one infrastructure that will produce revenue. And then 3, show the client how to check the results every day, right? Or you show them the results every day. And then sell it as a system, not as a service. Either charge $5K plus for it or just take a rev share like I do, right? One good client is better than 10 bad ones, and I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. This infrastructure lets you scale quietly and generate results for clients like this, right? Like $100,000 in a month, $190,000 in a month, almost $300,000 in a month. And if you want some AI agents you can experiment with, you can check them out in the description below because I have a lot of AI agents that I already created. If you want me to coach you one-on-one to sell these systems and get paid on a rev share or a high ticket, I'll show you how to create boring AI infrastructures that print, and you can apply here below in the description, and I'll help you out. But until then, I just can't stress this enough. Learn the skill of AI agents, yes, but you need to start moving over and pivoting into selling AI infrastructures. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.